Hey, are you feeling bored yet? Have you finished binge watching The Mandalorian like Colleen and I did last night? Or are you recognizing that the classic content on Netflix or Disney Plus might not match up to what you remember? Are you wondering what you can do? Well, it's no surprise, I suppose. We've been living with this new reality for a while now. Businesses have closed. We have to maintain social distance. We can't have gatherings of more than 50 people. The phrase, "we're living in unprecedented times," continues to come up. These are unprecedented times for governments, for businesses, for churches, for us as individuals and families. And so we're finding new ways to connect during this time. I am so thankful that people are becoming more intentional about reaching out, about making phone calls or sending a text message to those that they might not normally connect with. Last night we had an online prayer meeting. We gathered together and we prayed for each other, and it was so encouraging to have a group be able to meet that way. I know it doesn't replace face-to-face gatherings, but it's something that we can be doing. We can remember that we as a church have found ways to gather in that virtual sense. Our prayer meetings will continue on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Our Sunday worship services will be broadcast each week, and I'm so thankful that we can partner together with the Terrace Christian Reformed Church to make those happen. I'd encourage you to be watching Zion's website, to be watching our social media platforms for resources and for ways to connect. Watch your email as well for links to our services and other things. But in the midst of all that's going on, I'd encourage you to ask yourselves this: how am I drawing closer to Jesus? Our routines are different. Our calendars suddenly are fairly open. I got a message from Melinda the other day, and she said, "Hey, when do you want to meet?" And I laughed and I said, "Well, I think I've got some time. What works for you?" Perhaps before this pandemic impacted our schedules, you struggled with finding ways or time to connect with Jesus. John Ortberg, a pastor, an author, he tells of a friend who wrote, "Hurry involves excessive haste or a state of urgency." Hurry is associated with words such as hurl, hurdle, hurly-burly, which means an uproar, and hurricane. And then Ortberg continues, and he says that the simple essence of hurry is that we have too much to do. And the good of being delivered from hurry is not simply pleasure, but the ability to do calmly and effectively, with strength and joy, that which really matters. I think this time where we've been forced to slow down means we're discovering how to draw closer to Jesus, or perhaps we can at least discover and think about how to draw closer to Jesus. To paraphrase Ortberg, he says that Psalm 23 does not say, "The Lord is my shepherd, therefore I gotta run faster." No, we know that Psalm 23 says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Good shepherds rarely have to run. We don't actually have to be afraid of doing nothing. Maybe this time of social distancing will allow you to slow down and connect with your good and loving shepherd. And so I'm looking forward to hearing about how you've been able to connect with Jesus in new ways. Stay healthy. Recognize that this time of slowing down can be a really good thing. And seek out ways to connect with Jesus and with one another. The Lord's blessings to you. I'll see you soon.